All right, I will try to stick to my 6 minutes. I'd like to start off actually with introducing you to my friend Benson. Benson is a librarian in rural Western Kenya. He's been a librarian for about 20 years. And Benson, the community he serves is very rural, and the solution that Benson came up with to get his books to the community that he serves, because oftentimes the community couldn't come to him, was a donkey library. So he created this great trailer and hitched it to the back of donkeys, and on it he could get about 100 or 200 books to communities within about 10-15 kilometers of his library. And this is a really great way to get books out to the community, to extend the impact of the library. But as you can imagine, working with donkeys has a few constraints. First of all, he had to borrow the donkeys from the local community, whoever would have a free donkey who wasn't using it for the day. Sometimes there weren't free donkeys. Donkeys, as you know, can be very stubborn, so sometimes they just wouldn't want to move. And so, this allowed Benson to reach maybe one school, one outreach site a day while he was doing this outreach. And really creative, really great. But Benson wanted to increase his outreach, increase his impact into more local communities. And so Benson now uses an e-reader library to conduct outreach. This e-reader library is through Project LEAP, which I'm going to talk about briefly, which is a program that was implemented in Western Kenya by my organization, World Reader, as part of a pilot program from a grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So I'm briefly going to talk about what World Reader is, what Project LEAP is, what some of the results we've seen have been from the pilot, and what the implications of these results are for people like you who are trying to potentially implement digital reading programs in your own libraries here in India. So World Reader, we are an NGO based out of San Francisco in the US. Our mission is Books for All, and we currently curate and deliver a library of over 15,000 ebooks in 44 languages via cost-effective technology, so primarily e-readers and mobile phones. And this is to millions of adults in Africa, Asia, and beyond. So really quick, I wonder if you guys could answer, how many books do you think you could fit in this bag that you got here? Really quick, how many books? Throw out a number. 10? All right. You can fit on an e-reader about 1,000 books on a little device like this. So you could fit maybe 10,000 books in this bag and take it out to a local community. That's pretty amazing. You can fit maybe 200 books on a donkey library, but 10,000 books in that bag through the power of e-readers. And so LEAP really tried to harness this power of e-readers. World Reader had primarily worked with e-readers in school contexts in sub-Saharan Africa, and we were lucky enough to receive a grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to try and test out a program model in public and community libraries in Western Kenya. So this project went on in 2014 in 8 libraries. There were 25 of these e-readers, these very user-friendly, easy-to-use devices. They're from Amazon, they're Kindles. And there were a total of 44,000 books distributed. Really quick, some of the results that we've seen from this pilot, which these results are being published on our website this month. We really saw that the e-readers have a great multiplier effect. So it's not just one e-reader going out to the community, it's not just 10 e-readers. What happens is that this outreach is conducted with the books, extending the collection of the libraries into the community, and in return, people come back to the libraries because they're so excited about the content and the new technology. We saw a threefold increase in monthly library visits after just 8 months of the program. And 86% of the patrons reported recommending the e-readers to friends and families. We saw libraries that used to have to be closed on weekends be able to be open, and in fact have lines so long that they had to turn people away to come into the libraries. This is a great video that I don't have time to show you, but I can send it to you if you're interested. And so really quick, just some success factors to consider if you're thinking of doing a digital reading program in your library. Content is key, so having relevant content. regular patron training on device operation. The good thing about these devices, they're very user-friendly, really easy to train in about 30 minutes. You need a plan to charge the devices. They only need to be charged every 2 to 4 weeks, so not as much as tablets or computers. Also decentralizing the management and frequent community outreach to really take advantage of the portability of the e-readers. All this at a cost of $8 to $15 per person impacted over anywhere from 3 to 5 years, so somewhere between $3 to $5 per person per year. And finally, I just want to let you know that that if you don't have e-readers or no access to e-readers, we also work through mobile phones. We have a suite of apps that work on Android and basic feature phones known as World Reader Mobile. We currently have over 15,000 free, I'll say that again, free books, no cost. We work with 7 Indian publishers currently, including Pratham Books. We currently have 264 Indian titles available, and 705 more are coming online. And we have titles in 8 Indian languages, and you can download it at the link that is at the bottom of the page. So in closing, I just want to say that I'm happy to share the other 4 minutes of my presentation with anyone who is interested. And I just want to really convey to you that digital reading through libraries has the power not only to extend the reach of the libraries beyond its physical walls, but to in turn bring more people into your libraries and really increase the impact. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Sarah.